forget about what is outside of these doors. This is a new world inside of Tanta. It is basically Peruvian cuisine, the Peruvian, happiness and the vibrant atmosphere that you can find in Lima, you find it here in Chicago.
People come for the first time. It's because they hear about Peruvian food, or Peruvian food is a mixture of a lot of cultures: Chinese influence, Japanese influence, African influence, Spanish. We have different flavors, spices, everything.
It's a very intimidating menu, and we are aware of that. It's about 45 items, and basically in the mix of Spanish words and dishes you never hear in your life before. We train our staff very well. They're very knowledgeable about making people comfortable.
Top half of the menu, small plates.
Tanta is actually means bread, but it's more like a holy bread, a reunion, sharing in between people one meal and having fun with it. That's very much what Tanta means.
So Joanna, you say Tanta is terrific. Why'd you choose it?
There's a lot of reasons. I remember when it first hit the scene, my husband and I generally like to try new restaurants. There's a bit of nostalgia because we traveled in South America quite a bit. And it's kind of in a sceney place. I mean, reality is it's nice to go to those once in a while. And Peruvian's different. It's not getting beaten down to death in Chicago, and it's no longer the new kid on the block. But I think it's sustained a level of great quality and authenticity. The menu has a little bit for everybody. You can get great seafood, and they're known for their seafood. Their ceviche, one of my favorite dishes is the grilled octopus. I think it's the best I've had in my life. I just recalled one of the best dishes that we hadn't had previously was a quinoa dish, the nice vegetarian option. And they make a mean pisco sour, so definitely have a DD.
I love pisco sour. It's the national drink of Peru, so you kind of almost have to have it when you get
Yes, you do.
So, Krishan, what did you think of it?
It was interesting. So, okay, when I got there, it was exactly what I expected as far as the atmosphere is concerned. I expected to walk in New York, very loud, obnoxious. But that's what I wanted, and that's what I expected from it. But I ended up having good news. I had the empanadas, phenomenal. Phenomenal empanadas. I had the beef, and I had the chicken as well. We got to the ceviche. It was rubbery, bland. Literally, I took a piece of mahi and put some lemon on it. So my expectations were so high from those empanadas that it kind of brought me back down. Also, I had the steak for dinner. It was just fat upon fat. I was chewing fat. So I'm like, okay, it's all about the wine list, because now I'm at a place that I'm really going to enjoy this wine list. So when I asked the server about the wine, she's like, oh, just choose anything. It's all great. And I need a little more information than that. So atmosphere, fantastic. Fantastic.
Well, I have to say, I don't ever really dress up to go out, and so I kind of gauge, people might assume how I'm dressed up, or whatever. They're like, this guy's gonna eat a tip like crap, or he's just doesn't know what he's eating. He's just a jerk, whatever. But it was great. I mean, they were wonderful. There's no complaints at all. It was my water was always full. The food came out quick, and everything was good. Starting with the plantain chips were phenomenal. It had this little pepper cream cheese dipping sauce, which we got 3 more of because we couldn't stop eating it. It was just so good. And then we got empanadas. We got the beef ones. We had ceviche. I had the chicharrón. That was really good. My friend who's Japanese ordered, it was something with quail egg and some kind of steak.
There's the Wagyu beef, the nigiri.
Yeah, it was really, really good. And then she also got the grilled octopus. And everything I had was unbelievable. And my friend ordered the pisco sour, and it was really, really good. It was the texture, the mouthfeel, everything was just really well done.
So Peruvian food is so interesting because it's this melting pot of flavors from different cultures. So you have Japanese flavors in there, you have Spanish flavors in there, you have Italian flavors in there from all of these people that have come through the area. So, how do you order there? How would you recommend someone goes and orders there?
Go with a group, I would say. It's really portioned off. So you've got your sushi, you've got your ceviche, you've got your empanadas. It's kind of giving you almost like Peruvian food groups of which you should try that are popular popular items in their cuisine.
Though, because then I couldn't really understand it. So maybe if the waitress had explained it to me a little more, I would have, because I don't normally eat Peruvian. I'm somebody that will eat and try anything. If she had you know what, you should try this, I'm like, bring it on.
Did you feel that your server helped you kind of navigate the menu?
I'm familiar with Latin American cuisine, so I knew what ceviche was and a chicharrón. I know all that stuff, empanadas. You know, it's like I knew what the stuff was. So I wasn't like it wasn't foreign to me.
You didn't feel like
No.
lost out at sea
Yeah, I was like, oh, I
on
know
the
exactly
menu.
what's gonna. Yeah, this looks good. You know. In fact, I'm gonna take my girlfriend there on a date sometime soon.
Joanna, who do you take when you go?
It's always a date night for us. Part and parcel because it's a little bit fancier, I feel like, and it sort of warrants dressing up a little bit.
Okay.
I think it's a great place to go with girlfriends. In reality, we've always eaten in the dining room and had really great service. This time we opted for the rooftop, which was a new addition for us. There happened to be a lot of corporate events and parties and people there for happy hour. It was lively, and we just shared a bunch of plates this time around, which was really fun.
When we went upstairs to look at the rooftop, it looked phenomenal. So I totally would go there for empanadas with girlfriends or with a date again, and hang out at the rooftop.
Is it did you feel like it was really young and like youthful, the vibe there, or
Nothing.
who would feel comfortable in this
I think
restaurant?
everybody, but that's again if you don't want something that's fast paced and busy, and a lot of people don't go. I think it's definitely a good mix, but if you don't like noise, don't go.
Joanna, you chose Tanta. Sum it up for us.
Authentic, go for seafood and a good pisco sour and a fun scene of a totally diverse audience that you can watch all night long.
Great. And Krishan?
I'm sitting on the rooftop eating empanadas.
And Johnny?
I loved it. I had no complaints. The drinks were good. The ambiance was good. Service was great. I would go again.
You can try the Peruvian plates for yourself at Tanta, 118 West Grand Avenue, 312-222-9700. Open for dinner every day. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person without drinks is $40.